Okay, so welcome to the first episode, and I decided just to title this Samir because I knew people were more familiar with Samir than his last name. But Samir is actually the son of, what's his name? Jasper. That's his name, right? Yeah, that's his son, and this is the eldest son. And Samir actually had a fling with Piper. Now, I don't want to call it, a fling and demean what they had, but it seemed real and passionate. But then Samir kind of ghosted Piper, and in reality, it's because Samir knows that he's evil and he's ashamed of it, but at the same time, he doesn't plan on changing because that's who he is. But as you can see, he is still in love with Piper because, did you just see that? He was putting paintings up that she painted. I don't know how he got those. Anyway, so he moved away to a new town, and it looks like Madeline, after she ransacked and stole from Piper in her place, she needed to run away with her two kids. And so she decides, to enter, she answers the Craigslist call from Samir about wanting help to pay rent because he just got a new house and he's kind of new at his job. He's not making a whole lot of money. And so she answers the ad, which he kind of strategically planned out. And then he has locked her here. The kids, I don't know what they're thinking, but they haven't seen their mom for a while. But, they're young and impressionable because right now they're just newly children. So Samir can kind of say what he wants. But it looks like Samir has gone a little carried away and is obsessed with his basement because, as you can see, this is not much of a setting to watch TV with somebody, but he can lure them into the basement and lock the door just like how he has Madeline trapped. However, let's pause and take a moment that Madeline now has furniture, which makes Samir seem a bit nicer, but really it's just to prolong her life and make it more torturesome. Because as you can see, Madeline is very sad, but you know what? She has a toy to play with. She should be happy. She did very evil things too. So Samir is living his life and he's starting to take on the role of being the father of Madeline's two children. And as you can see, that's actually Nelson Goth. He's a teenager now, if you have not been caught up on that series. And it looks like he is friends with one of the boys. Now, throughout my time playing this family, I'm going to just tell you right now that one of them is Jersey and the other one is Mickey. And I cannot tell them apart. Okay? They are twins. They look very much alike. They have similar personalities. But they do get along, which is nice, because some kids don't even want to be friendly with one another. Some of them will actually want to be enemies, but all is good. As you can see from my voiceovers, it's not always matching up with the clips that you see, but, and he passes away. Anyway, but I just wanted to give you a rundown and talk, just because this is the first episode. But as you can see, Samir just pretty much purposely killed this guy. And it looks like the Grim Reaper thought he was going to Madeline because she looks rough. And I took away her furniture. Well, Samir did. Just because Samir decided that he doesn't want to deal with her anymore. And I'm just going to have this. There we go. Okay. So the Grim Reaper comes, no one is there to save him. So this is the first death caused by Samir. But like I said, Samir don't care. Samir is evil. In fact, this excites Samir, all of this. Now the kids have no idea that this basement even exists. They have no idea with what Samir is up to. They have no idea that this entire time that their mother is downstairs being tortured. But the kids just kind of move on. I mean, from what I think Samir has told them, is that he pretty much just says that their mom walked out on them and didn't want to be part of the picture. And it's very sad, but, what else are you going to tell the kid? That I'm torturing your mom downstairs? No. So, As you can see, Samir decides to invite some other people over. A lot of them are random people, people who are a lot of times on the elderly side, people who don't interact too much with his family or his inner circle, even though, let's face it, he's now not as social anymore with them because he doesn't want them discovering what he's doing. But Samir's just gone crazy with killing people. And that's just a sim you don't want around the other sims, because if he lets his emotions get the best of him, you know. And look, he's beating up Madeline. Like, this is real tortures that you're seeing. Oh, do you see him? He was like upside down there for a second. But also because he enjoys the mean interactions. So Samir takes advantage and definitely bullies Madeline up until the end. And look at this. More deaths. Let's see if that third one will go down. Oh! Oh no! She's crying. She smells bad. This is really extended. Oh, the camera just moved on me. I think this is her time. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Yeah. That Grim Reaper can just go to town now. But as you can see, I guess I'm really curious to see if Samir is capable of loving another sim. I don't know if he loves Piper or just loved her, or if all this passion was more just, shallow, or some type of obsession that was going on with him. I'm not for sure if Samir's gonna find love, and I'm pretty impressed with the fact that it seems like Samir has no desire to do anything harmful to the kids from what I've seen. I've yet to see what's going to happen, but so far it's kind of odd. It almost sometimes seems like he just is actually bonding with them. Just look, he's capable of having real conversation, real sit-down time, real almost father-son's bonding. It is pretty amazing. And he cooked dinner for them, and it's sparkling, and it looks good, and they're all just joking around. So I don't know how to comprehend all of this, because Samir is not right in the head. Just based on what he's done and then what he's capable of doing in his basement. I don't know. I'm a bit weary to see how this goes. But, to the kids, he just looks like a typical sim. He is working on the toilet, and then he'll be working on the sink. He'll just do all these fixer-upper projects. He buys stuff for them. It is very weird. He's definitely wanting, maybe he needs that role. I don't know. And Madeline finally has died. Now, I guess you would think that I would do this a little bit more dramatically, but I am so tired of this character. I think everybody wanted her to go. All 2 people who watched my videos, they were tired of her. They wanted her to go. Ooh, we got more people coming, and look who one of them is. One of them is Cassandra Goth. However, she does not have any husbands. I say that plural, but I say I have it paused. Oh, taken out the door, classic move. Anyway, but yeah, she doesn't have a spouse or a love interest. Her kids, Cassidy isn't really talking to her. And she's old. She looks young because she dyes her hair in that sense, but she's old. So, honestly, her going away, no one's going to really notice, because people kind of already assume she left just because she's always staying inside to begin with. Now, look at this girl. She looks mean. Or she looks happy. Anyway, this sim has definitely caught my attention personally because her name is Leslie and spelled with an EY, just like me. But Samir also takes a liking to her. Now, it has nothing to do with her sense of fashion, because let's face it, that is a terrible, terrible outfit. And Samir didn't even know he liked redheads. This fiery, not, why do I say blonde? This fiery sim. However, she is evil. Now, Samir has a lot of issues, but this girl is pure wicked. She's also a teenager, so I don't see much happening just yet. Maybe they're not meant to be. I don't know. But while this conversation is going on, people are dying down there. Bella Goth, she's already gone. So, what's going to happen with Samir? Who knows? But this is the end of this episode. Subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.